Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for stopping by today. Just that headset. Hope you're having a good day, and a couple of guests on the show. Stevi Schmidt and Elissa Harris will be along in the second hour. Stevie will be on in the first. Oh, yeah. Today's only Tuesday.
Would you have a long Monday?
You have no idea, brother. Anyway, every day when in preparing for the show and producing it, always trying to find those stories and studies that have meaningfulness to people. Some are just darn interesting and really, won't lead to any improvement in your health necessarily, otherwise maybe increasing your knowledge base about something, whatever the topic may be relative to health. But it won't be a therapy of one sort or another, or something you can do, take, or, And then there are some stories and studies that are provocative. Now, this is an adult health talk show, and, health involves, and wellness and well-being involves all sorts of issues. Intimacy, sex, is one of them. So, I'm getting static in my headset. I don't know if that's the switch or is it the switch? Probably, yeah. Anyway, we've been having issues with switches around here lately. Nevertheless, there's a story that's trending this morning out of the European College of Neuropsychopharmacology, ECNP. It's a serious study. And I saw it, and I said, well, what do I do about that? Do I report on this or not? And I'm going to report on it because I think it's an issue, a health issue, and the study, what they studied is unusual. And I looked around. I went on Medical News Today. I went on Science Daily. I went on all these different sources that I use to find stories and studies that are trending. One headline read, "Men's sex drive could be boosted with light therapy." Yeah, you heard me right. Another headline read, "Lack of interest in sex successfully treated by exposure to bright light." Okay, let's see what this is about. I mean, okay. This is a piece of research done, serious. This is a serious organization, the European College of Neuropsychopharmacology. They're not sitting around reading comic books all day. Although one of my producers likes comic books, they're not doing that there. They're doing science. And what they found is this. When they took men and exposed them to bright light, what happened? It increased their testosterone levels. What? And led to greater sexual, they said in the article, satisfaction in men with low sexual desire. I guess this gives a whole new meaning to turn out the lights. Leave the lights on, I guess, right? My goodness. This was a pilot randomized placebo-controlled trial. So it's a pilot study, so the sample isn't going to be all that large. It was only 38 men, but it was nevertheless a placebo randomized controlled trial. That's golden. Good, it's good stuff. Turns out that low sexual desire, low libido, affects a significant number of men. A lot of men listen to this show. That's why I'm reporting on it. And this happens typically after the age of 40 for a lot of different reasons, hormones being one of them. And up to 25% of men report problems with desire, depending on their age and other factors. Scientists, they said in the press release, have previously noted that sexual interest varies according to the seasons. Blame it on the weather. Promoting the idea that levels of ambient light may contribute to sexual desire. Now, I've been around a while. Probably you have too. It never occurred to me. I swear to you, this is the truth. Maybe I'm displaying my ignorance. I don't know. I think I'm pretty well read. I do okay. I know that there are people that better read than I, but I read a lot, and I always have. And I thought, you know a thing or two. And then a study like this comes along, and it never dawned on me, stupid me, that it was always about the light. I don't know. And I keep complaining that this studio is too dark, by the way. Right, Josh? And I keep telling, I said, Josh, I got to get these engineers to change the lights in here, right? I said, it's too dark in here. It's too dark in here.
Well, maybe we could just keep them the way they are now.
Well, according to this study, turn up the lights.
Yeah, it's just me and you in here. That's not any fun.
I understand. I get that. Nevertheless, this really is unusual. I don't know if there's a whole body of work on this issue, but it is really strange. One of the researchers in the study, Dr. Fagiolini, guess what? He's Italian, said, and it was an Italian study, by the way, the increased levels of testosterone explain the greater reported sexual satisfaction. In the northern hemisphere, the body's testosterone production naturally declines from November through April. That's news to me. I didn't know that. And then rises steadily through the spring and summer with peak in October. Are you getting this, Stephen? Are you listening to this? No, you're busy. I'm just curious as to what Steve and Josh think. These are two men. Have you followed what I was saying, or were you just distracted?
No, I had an engineer in here, so I kind of half caught. You were talking about sunlight affecting men's testosterone, therefore affecting their sex drive.
Yeah, let me repeat this part of it. One of the professors in the study said that the increased levels of testosterone explain the greater reported satisfaction. He said that in the northern hemisphere, the body's testosterone production naturally declines from November through April and then rises steadily through the spring and summer with a peak in October.
So this isn't just sunlight, it's light in general, or is it?
Well, the seasons, as with the different seasons, light intensity,
Sure.
amount of light, and so on change.
Mm-hmm.
So light gets implicated with seasonal change.
Right, and we get what? Vitamin D from
light.
Yeah.
But now, apparently, light is a testosterone booster.
Well, I mentioned vitamin D because has there been any link as far as vitamin D affecting testosterone levels
and libido?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That would be the connection I would see.
I never thought about that.
That and also our sleep pattern, how we get affected by.
Well, that does. You're right.
Light as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And don't we build a lot of testosterone during sleep, or am I mistaken with that?
It's growth hormone. Sleep is one of the variables that will increase growth. Your pituitary gland releases growth hormone while you sleep. I don't know. This is news to me. Maybe most of you out there knew all this. I don't know everything. I admit it. I didn't know this.
Well, my daughter was born in June, so if you do the math.
Okay.
As a family-owned company since 1968, Now Foods has spent the last 46 years building a legacy in the natural health industry as a trusted leader. Now provides a comprehensive approach to wellness by offering more than 1,400 high-quality health foods, supplements, sports nutrition, and personal care products at an affordable price. Now believes that natural is better. They don't use artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, and they offer many vegetarian, organic, and gluten-free products. Their foods are all non-GMO. Since their beginning, Now has grown to become an award-winning leader in the natural health industry. But one thing has never changed: their commitment to providing the highest quality products at the best value to empower people to lead healthier lives. High quality doesn't have to mean high price. From essential oils to amino acids, multivitamins to natural sweeteners, Now has you covered. To find a store near you that carries Now products, or for more information, visit nowfoods.com. That's nowfoods.com.
Are you suffering from those awful allergies? Hay fever, sneezing, watery eyes? Here's some advice you won't want to miss.
I'm a doctor, and my patients used to dread allergy season. But then I discovered A-Vogel Allergy Relief, a unique combination of natural ingredients that usually addresses every one of my patients' symptoms. And while it's clear that the vast majority of my patients benefit significantly from A-Vogel Allergy Relief, what's even more amazing is that after using it, at least half of my patients' symptoms didn't return. As a doctor, that's the kind of outcome my patients and I can appreciate.
Get doctor-recommended A-Vogel Allergy Relief for your allergy symptoms. It's proven safe, it doesn't make you drowsy, it's fast-acting, and it may even help prevent your allergies from returning. Available at vitamin discount centers, Richards, Rollin' Oats, Vitamin Shop, Nutrition Smart, and other fine health food stores.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Alga Life, algae for life. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Always something to learn. That's why I love doing this show. You know, it's not as if I walk around, no pun intended here, given what I was just reporting on. It's not as if I walk around in the dark. I mean, when you do it, when you do a show like this, you have to be dialed in. You got to pay attention to the news. I watch the news. I watch all kind of programming. I read. You have to. The show does not happen. The health, wellness, and well-being don't happen in a vacuum. Context is everything. It happens in this culture, in our society, around the world. It's universal. So you can't be insulated. And so you have to read, you have to get in touch, and you learn things. This never occurred to me. Light being a testosterone booster? Okay. I'll have to look into it further. I shared it with you. I know a lot of men listen to this show. They're probably sitting there thinking, and all I had to do was turn on the light. All right. My guest in this first hour is Stevi Schmidt with BSN, and she's an educator for BSN. She comes on from time to time. I always like talking with her. Stevie, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Good morning.
Good morning. I don't know your husband. I've seen him. I've seen pictures of him on Facebook. He's a handsome man, by the way. He's handsome. He's a robust, very masculine, well-built, guy.
Mm-hmm.
How old is he?
He is 37.
All right. He looks really good.
I'll let him know. He'll be so happy to hear that.
Well, I'm sure you tell him all the time.
I do.
And I don't know how he will take to saying, oh, by the way, Dr. Garko said that you were a good-looking guy. And say, what? You should just pass on that. Leave that alone. Did you hear me report on this study about light boosting testosterone levels?
I did, and I'm just going to have to keep my husband in a dark room for a while.
That's what probably a lot of women were thinking. I'm leaving the lights out. I need a break. I'm leaving the lights out, right? Now, as it turns out, and I like your professional opinion about this. In the natural products industry, there are more than a few dietary supplements that are designed to boost testosterone levels, aren't there?
Yes.
They're all over the place, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
There's probably more of those products than I have sense. A ton. Do you sell them at BSN?
We do not. We have a couple products that could boost testosterone. They have some testosterone boosting properties, but we used to have a test booster back, years and years ago, but we're going to kind of revamp it and come out with something new down the road. But right now, we don't have anything on the market.
Was there a conscious reason why the company chose not to pull that product from their lineup and move away from testosterone booster?
I don't think it was a conscious decision. I think it was more of just keeping up with the times while still being able to maintain an honest, clean ingredient, because a lot of the stuff that's out there now isn't exactly, you don't know what's in it. It's not a natural testosterone booster. And I think if you want something that's effective, you have to really study and put together a formula that is not only effective, but safe. Safe. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the stuff out there, I can't comment on this, on how safe it is, but I wouldn't put it in my husband's body.
Interesting. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. That's a toll-free number wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show. and indeed, whatever you may be doing. You can watch it at letstalknutrition.com. Expo East is coming up this week in Baltimore. I'll be going there. Is BSN going to be there?
No, BSN is not going to be there. Our representatives for Glanbia, our parent company that owns multiple brands, they're going to be there kind of looking at the ingredients, looking at what's coming up in the market. But BSN is not going to be there as a brand with a booth, but our company will definitely attend. It's a great show.
Yeah, Expo East Natural Products Trade Show. By the way, I just remind listeners and viewers that I'll be broadcasting from Baltimore Convention Center on Thursday and Friday. Leave tomorrow after the show. I'll be there. We'll see. There are thousands and thousands of companies there, and tens of thousands of people that show up. It's just amazing.
Huge.
It's
huge.
And Expo West is even bigger yet.
Yes.
I know. You can't make it up. It's crazy.
It's just neat to see everything that's coming out on the market. That's what I really like about that show.
So when I go there this week, I promise you, I will see more protein products, sports-related nutrition products than, I'll be able to remember. That has really become a big sector or a big space in the natural products industry, hasn't it?
Oh, huge.
Why is that? There aren't that many more athletes.
I think the everyday person, I think years ago, to your point, the perception was that supplements were only for athletes. And now everybody is an athlete in their own way. I mean, the person just waking up in the morning, the mom taking care of her kids all day, running to and from school, the guy going in and out of the office every day. I mean, our bodies are amazing with what they do.
Okay,
and
so
supplements help us off.
Well, I didn't mean to cut you off. We're heading into these messages. So you're saying that lay people have an interest in sports nutrition products. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, we'll come back. We'll break that out a little further and then tell you about some of these products.
If you've ever had digestive issues slow you down, it's time to live digestively with the #1 high-potency probiotic, Ultimate Flora. Because with 50 billion live cultures inside you, life feels a little lighter, a little livelier, a little more you. No matter where life takes you, live digestively with Ultimate Flora probiotics from Renew Life. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. #1 probiotic brand with 15 billion or more cultures based on annual sales. How can a sweet little fruit gummy help you live digestively? Ultimate Flora Probiotic Gummies put the ultimate natural digestive support to work inside you to help you feel a little lighter, a little more you. And if raspberry lemonade's a little more you, feel bubbly in a good way with Ultimate Flora Probiotic Fizzy Drink Mix. Ultimate Flora Probiotic Gummies and Fizzy Drink Mix. 2 great ways to live digestively, deliciously. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
1250 wins WHNZ Tampa Bay. Available everywhere you want to listen on our free iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Jamie Maloney here, host of That Business Show, promoting the entrepreneurial spirit in Tampa Bay. We bring you success stories every weekday morning, and now we're doing more of it. Join us anytime between 7 and 9 tomorrow morning here on 1250 wins WHNZ. We share Tampa Bay's success stories with you every weekday morning because we want you to become the next success. Catch the entrepreneurial spirit anytime between 7 and 9 tomorrow morning here on 1250 wins WHNZ.
It's time for the Morgan & Morgan Legal Brief.
A firm's mission statement defines your hopes, dreams, and aspirations. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We take very seriously our obligations to our clients, many who come to us in their most desperate hour. Our mission is you. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Rebuild or replace transmission, $3,200. Anti-lock brake system, $1,000. Rebuild or replace engine, $2,400. Truth is, once your manufacturer's warranty runs out, it's all on you. Every last cent. Get protection for covered repairs with a vehicle service contract from Toco Warranty. Unlike other companies, with Toco, there's no down payment, and the monthly payments are really affordable. Not sure how long you're keeping your car? At Toco, you can pay as you go. Keep your hard-earned cash and call Toco Warranty right now at 800 800-261-8406 to save big money on covered auto repairs. Prices vary by vehicle, but for about the cost of a tank of gas per month, a Toco plan has your back on expensive covered car repairs. Monthly payments are very affordable. Get your free quote now. Call Toco at 800-261-8406. That's 800-261-8406. 800-261-8406. Cancellation fee may apply. Subject to eligibility. Not available in Missouri and Washington. Waiting period and deductible apply. Coverage provided and administered by Warrantech Corporation or its affiliates. Not affiliated with any manufacturer or dealership. Visit TocoWarranty.com for complete terms and conditions.
Concerned about running out of money in retirement? Learn the secrets to planning a tax-free retirement income every Wednesday at 11 a.m. on 1250 WINS WHNZ. Tune in to Heroes Talk Radio and call them now at 866-544-7755.
ADT presents What to Consider When Considering Home Security. An ADT sign is more than a sign. It's a line in the sand. On one side, your family. On the other, an uncertain world.
For over 140 years, more people have chosen ADT to help prevent crime than anyone else. Get ADT starting at just $28.99 a month.
Tested, trusted, proven ADT.
With 36-month contract for licensing and terms and conditions, visit ADT.com.
Hey guys, with Prostate Awareness Month upon us, isn't it time to get serious about healthy prostate function? Face it, the older you get, the more likely you'll have problems which can affect sleep, intimacy, and frequency of urinary urges. That's where Prostate Complete by Real Health comes in. The 1 per day formula is the result of 20 years of experience as a leader in men's health. Available at your local Walmart center and retailers everywhere. Go to prostate1perday.com for special offers. Prostate1perday.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
From the Bright House Networks Traffic Center.
Heavy traffic on westbound I-4 from Alexander to Branch Forbes. Crash now off to the side in the median. All lanes back open, but traffic slow through that area. Southbound 275 slow between Fowler Avenue and Sly. And a crash on 56th Street just north of MLK. See traffic problems? Call the injury firm of Abrahamson New York. Hillsborough Traffic Tip Line 866-545-9595.
This report is brought to you by Damp Rid.
Damp Rid Moisture Absorber is the all-natural way to absorb excess moisture in closets, bathrooms, and basements, so air is cleaner and drier, clothes smell fresher, and everyone can breathe easier. Damp Rid Moisture Absorber. Find a retailer near you at damprid.com.
1250 winds, weather center forecast. High today getting up to around 90, low 90s, upper 80s. Partly sunny skies. Rain chance around 30-40%. We'll see showers develop along the coast for the morning hours, inland this afternoon. Some in central Pinellas and throughout Pasco. 1250 winds, WHNZ.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Renew Life, the digestive care company. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. North American Herb and Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Stevi Schmidt is my guest, educator for BSN, sports nutrition company. You may be wondering, well, wait a minute now. How many athletes do you have listening to this show? The answer is quite a few. But it's not enough to carry the show. I mean, they're a relatively small percentage. Most of the people who listen to the show are just regular folks, lay people just trying to get along, figure things out, and do better with their health. So, as it turns out, though, Stevie, you were commenting that you probably sell most of your products to lay people, right?
Oh yeah, it's a whole mixture, but yes, this industry is booming because the everyday guy and girl are interested to improve their health. And
so they turn to sports. It's interesting how people learn about. I guess they listen to shows such as mine and read and this and that, and they learn about these sports nutrition products. Of course, protein is not. It sort of has become adopted by the sports nutrition industry as one of their primary supplements, if you will, food supplements. But of course, protein doesn't have to necessarily be related to sports. But I'm just an observation about lay people and sports nutrition products. Are you familiar? Have you ever heard the phrase protein energy malnutrition?
No.
Yeah, see, that's why we do the show.
What is that? Now I'm curious.
Protein energy malnutrition. PEM is the acronym, or it's sometimes called protein calorie malnutrition, and refers to a type of malnutrition where there's inadequate calorie or protein intake. There's a number of disorders associated with it, but it's fairly common. If the United Nations is very talks about this malnutrition globally, and it comes up in that, I don't know if they use that technical terminology, protein energy malnutrition, but it's fairly common worldwide in both children and adults. It accounts for about 6 million deaths annually.
Wow.
We're talking about protein.
Oh my God.
We're talking about protein. In the industrialized world, protein energy malnutrition is predominantly seen, guess where? Places where people go to get cured. Hospitals.
Wow.
And it's often diagnosed in elderly. I've known that for many, many, many years. Walk into a nursing home, and I see protein malnutrition all over the place. You can just look and see that there's protein malnutrition. Yeah. So protein, that's why protein products, that's one of the reasons I suspect proteins, food products are so important and perhaps even popular for that matter, right?
Yeah, that's interesting.
So now you have something that you can talk about called protein energy malnutrition. It affects children the most because they have less protein intake. It's interesting.
I was never thought of that. That's interesting.
Yeah, see, the things you learn, right? So you have, by the way, your protein products, children would love them. Adults do because they taste so fabulous. Children would love, to them, that would be like a milkshake.
Yes.
Wouldn't it?
They do. They taste like a milkshake. They're super good.
Don't you have some of these coconut, banana, whatever concoctions, flavors? You have all kinds of flavors, don't you?
Oh, yeah. We have banana, cookies and cream. We have cinnamon bun. We have vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, literally any flavor. I mean, Synthesix is known for its taste. That's our best-selling protein in the BSN line, and we just constantly add new flavors every 6 months. It's amazing.
Yeah. People at risk for protein malnutrition are children, pregnant women, and the elderly. Typically.
Wow.
Typically. Protein malnutrition when a woman is pregnant. There are studies that show that prenatal protein deficiency has been connected to decreased brain size in the fetus, impaired neocortical long-term potentiation, which is, I don't want to get into the technical aspects of all that business, but increased obesity and so on. All sorts. A lot of these studies have been animal studies, but decreased birth weight. Altered cardiac energy metabolism. And we're talking about the fetus now.
Wow.
So it's important for pregnant women to make sure they get enough protein. Do you have protein products that are, how can I put this, low in calories, and you have some that are high, right?
Yes, we have protein products that are high in calories. That would be for somebody that's trying to gain weight, a guy that has a hard time putting muscle mass on. So that is called True Mass. And then we have our protein that is pretty much good for everybody called Synthesix. It's a blend. So it has a higher amount of fat, but it's still not that high compared to the majority of proteins out there. It's only like 5-6 grams. And then we have Synthesix Edge for people that are looking to really lean out. It still has the really good taste of Synthesix, but it has lower fat and lower carbs. So there's something for everybody, and they all taste really good.
Let me ask you something. I always think about the elderly because I believe in our culture there's a lot of room for improvement.
I agree.
I have not noticed. Now, maybe I have missed it. Maybe you're out there. You're in this business. You're really in the thick of it. I have not noticed marketing attempts to to sell protein, advertise protein to the elderly. Have you?
I have not seen it, no.
I wonder why that is, because that is a viable, legitimate market to appeal to. Those the elderly need protein. The industry hasn't done that so much. It's usually athletes and everybody else, but I don't. Maybe the elderly are just pulled into it, but that's a special demographic, isn't it?
Yes, I agree.
Would your protein products be appropriate for elderly people?
I think so. I mean, obviously, we always advise talk to your doctor, make sure that there's nothing in there that could affect you. But I think they'd be great.
Right. It's not that when you said I think so, it sounds like you're qualifying it. I don't think you intend that, do you?
No, no. But I think the way it tastes, and it's protein. I mean, if somebody needs protein in an elderly home and they're drinking, another brand that may have a lot of sugar and a lot of calories and 8 grams of protein.
Well, they usually give them Boost. They give them They usually give them that product Boost, which chocolate. Residents seem to like that. But I think your products would be a huge hit in nursing homes and for the elderly generally.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971. And we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA-certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Feeling tired after your meal? Occasional gas, bloating, or indigestion at inopportune times? You may have an enzyme deficiency. Did you know that many common digestive discomforts can be caused by poor digestion? When food isn't completely digested, it begins to ferment in the digestive tract, which may cause uncomfortable symptoms. Digest Gold, America's #1 selling enzyme product, offers unparalleled support for your digestive needs. It contains exclusive blends of enzymes optimized to be 3 times stronger and work more than 6 times faster than other leading digestive supplements. With just 1 capsule per meal, Digest Gold offers support to break down carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and protein. Enzymedica products are all natural, vegetarian, contain absolutely no fillers, and are vegan and kosher when possible. You'll find Digest Gold and other Enzymedica products at fine health food stores near you. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in 1 capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing.
Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
Natural Factors presents.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Murray. How would you like to feel more calm, centered, and alert with greater mental focus and clarity? Pharma-GABA, a special natural form of the major brain chemical GABA, can help. Our brain can naturally produce GABA, but sometimes we don't produce enough, so taking it as a supplement can give your brain a GABA boost. Pharma-GABA is a clinically proven form that is considerably more effective than other forms. Pharma-GABA produces favorable changes in brainwave patterns as well as a dramatic reduction in markers of stress, including salivary cortisol levels. Pharma-GABA is fast-acting, with feelings of calmness and mental focus experienced within 5 minutes of taking Pharma-GABA. So, if you want to feel calmer with greater mental clarity and focus and need a fast-acting help to cope with a stressful day, give Pharma-GABA a try. I think you'll be glad you did.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Nubian Heritage, Global Healing, Modern Wellness. BSN, Finish First. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Protein energy malnutrition. Wow. There is such a concept, and it's a nutritional condition that is global in nature. The United Nations and the World Health the World Health Organization, maybe even the United Nations for that matter, but I know the WHO is really dialed into this issue of malnutrition globally. And this issue of protein comes up in their documents. If you go to their website, the WHO website, you will see reports and papers on this topic. My guest is Stevi Schmidt from BSN. I was commenting, Stevie, as we went into those messages, I think that your protein products would be they would be excellent for the elderly. Children and women, pregnant women, those are all risk groups for protein deficiency. But the elderly in particular, and I don't see the natural products industry marketing protein to the elderly, No.
Yeah, I completely agree. And taste is everything when it comes to those groups. A woman that's pregnant, or women, period, we want something that tastes good. The elderly, the children, if a protein tastes funky, they're not going to eat it often or on a regular basis like they need to. And synthetic tastes amazing.
That's why I think... Go ahead. No, finish your thought, please.
And I was going to say, and nobody's marketing to the elderly. You've mentioned this a couple times, and I've looked around and tried to see if maybe somebody's doing it, and nobody is.
It's not there.
Anywhere.
It's not there. I looked.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Here's my prediction. You mark my words. That's going to change. You know why? Because every single day, there are thousands of people who are baby boomers who are turning 65. And the elderly are going to be the largest sector of the population at some point, if not already. And companies are in business to do business, and that's the elderly are becoming a very politically powerful, commercially powerful group, and you mark my words, they will sooner or later, they're going to, out of necessity, they're going to start to market to the elderly, to people that are more long-lived, and selling protein and other products. You know what that's all part of, and maybe I'm going a little too far, Stevie, and I don't mean to implicate you. This is all part of our attitude about the elderly.
I agree. I think that we've kind of, as a society, we've forgotten about them. I really do.
We do.
I think that we need to learn from them and pay more attention with them and spend more time with them, other cultures, integrate them into society every day. I just think we need to make room and open up our minds and our hearts and our society to them more. I completely agree with you.
Well said, Stevie. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. So one of the things that happens with elderly is that they suffer from sarcopenia, muscle wasting. The muscle, just starts to atrophy. So protein is really critical for them to make sure they get enough. Your products, if you could get it, if they could go into nursing home and just give them little samples, they wouldn't be able to let those educators leave the building.
I agree.
I mean, they would
love it.
They would love it. I used to give my mom. I would make my mother these protein shakes. Use BSN, for example. She loved them. She loved them. I mean, they were great. So I'm just saying. I'm not trying to tell BSN that they're a sports nutrition company. I get that. I was just trying to make a bigger point. That's all.
I completely agree with where you're going, though.
Yeah.
Completely.
So, with youngsters, do you have to, when parents want to, parents are very much concerned about their children's health these days, really a lot, I know, and they're giving them protein. Do they have to, with your products, what do they have to do? Cut the recommended dosage or portion in half, daily portion?
Yeah, that's what I would recommend. It'll still taste good and fill them up, because if you give them a full portion, it might give them a tummy ache if they're not used to eating protein, whey protein. But if you just start out small, cut the portion in half. My friend actually gives her son protein, and she was getting a lot of slack for it until the other parents realized that it was actually helping their kids.
Well, what do you mean she was getting criticized? What do you mean by that?
Because the other parents were saying, oh, it's a supplement that's meant for adults, which, yes, it is. People should always talk to their doctor before they give their kids something. But it's protein. We all eat it. We all need it.
She got criticized. She got criticized by other parents?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because they just didn't know. They saw her giving her child, to them it's like giving your kid a pre-workout. They didn't realize it's protein.
I see, but it's okay to give that kid that paint bucket size soft drink.
Exactly. Oh, her and I had that same conversation. She's like, but it's okay to give your kid a Happy Meal every single day.
And they're what? I've never heard that before. That's crazy.
Oh yes.
Oh my
But then
man.
once she showed them the fact panel, the ingredient panel, they kind of realized, wow, this actually is healthy for my child. I should give them more protein. They're growing. They need it.
Without sounding harsh, that's nutritional ignorance, man.
Yeah, it is. Totally.
Wait a minute.
Totally.
What's your friend's first name? What's her first name? Diane. You ought to be more careful with your children. Why is that, Loretta? Well, you're giving Diane, you're giving your kid a protein shake. What's the matter with you, Diane? You have rocks in your head?
Rocks in your head.
Right? I mean,
oh God, that's funny.
Right? I mean, but by the way, Diane, here's a 25-ounce soda for your kid loaded with sugar. Go ahead. Here.
Yeah, I packed my kid.
Give him that. Give him that.
I packed my kid a Lunchable.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Oh my, yeah. That's yet another reason why we do this show to try to educate.
I agree.
Educate. BSN. Go to your health store. Try their protein products. There's a whole lineup of them. They taste great. They are great. You want to gain weight, lose weight with them, whatever. They got it all covered. I'll see you. You take care of yourself, Stevie. Take care.
Thanks, you too, Dr. Darko.
See you later. We'll be back. Second hour. We're going to take a little different turn. We have a map. We'll try not to get lost. The topic will change. You will see. It'll be quite a shift.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
That's what time it is. It's Let's Talk Nutrition time. Hammer time. You know, you remember Hammer time? MC Hammer. I wonder whatever happened to him. Glad you could stop by today. I'm glad to be here to talk with you. And Elissa Harris is my guest in this portion of the show from Nubian Heritage. Go on Facebook and like them, befriend them, and you'll get in touch with all their different posts and what goes on with their products and the company and this and that. I'm on Facebook with them, and I see their posts here and there. We're on Facebook too, you know. Let's Talk Nutrition, and invite you to go and like us, and we'll like you back, right? So it's all about liking. You need a lot more liking these days. Too much disliking going on, don't you think? Yeah. Sign me up. Write a prescription for liking. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. Before I bring Elissa on, there was a story trending this morning about oral health, gum health, and this business. I go to the dentist 4 times a year, get my teeth cleaned and checked 4 times, because I know that if you suffer from some sort of gum infection of one sort or another, it can deteriorate the bone, the jawbone, and you can get into so much difficulty. Not only that, but diseased gums create this unrelenting inflammation response, and inflammation is just running rampant systemically throughout the body, and it gets connected to cardiovascular disease and other issues. Oral health is really a driver of overall health. So there was a story trending on, and it was about receding gums, which is called gingivital recession. We have economic recessions. This is a gum recession. And of course, the pink gum tissue covers the root of the tooth. But that can become exposed when the gum is pushed back, or if the tooth is in some sort of anomalous or abnormal position. Receding gums are common, and typically people don't pay much attention to that in the early stages. There are a lot of risk factors associated with receding gums. Age is one of them. 88% of people who are 65 and older have receding gums in at least one tooth. It's just a function of aging. But it's also a function of poor dental or oral care, not flossing, not brushing, not going to the dentist, and so on. We'll show you, we have some images of healthy, of course, you know what healthy gums look like. Gingiva gingiva is this tissue, dense tissue, and it has typically it's supposed to have a good supply of blood vessels and a moist surface. The surface is called the mucous membrane, and it is joined to the rest of the mouth lining, but it is pink instead of a shiny red. So the gums lightly surround the teeth up to the neck of each one and then attach to the jawbone. And when you suffer from gingivitis, you have these bacteria that are deteriorating the gum and deteriorating the bone. And if you let it go on and persist long enough and let it become so chronic that you end up, they'll have to remove the tooth, but there's hard, the jawbone gets so deteriorated, it's hard to put something in there to replace it. To implant a tooth, for example. So please take care of your gums. It's a connection to overall health. It's critical that you do that. I should do more shows on that. I have in the past, and I think that I need to focus a little bit more on it. I just caught my attention. I just wanted to bring it to your attention. Elissa Harris is my guest, and she is an educator for Nubian Heritage. Elissa, I'll bring you on right away. Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. How are you doing today out there in CA?
Good morning. I'm fantastic. Thank you so much. How are you?
I'm good. Is Nubian Heritage going to be at the Expo East in Baltimore?
They are.
Are you going to be there?
I will not be there this year, but a lot of other great people will be there. So we'll make sure to hook you up and go by and check it out.
Of course. I was looking at the booking form that you filled out for me, and I thank you for doing that. Sometimes I have to, track the guests down to ask them to do that for me.
It was a little late yesterday, but I had a busy day.
It's all right.
So sorry about that.
No worries. Your company is a pretty socially conscious, social responsibility-minded company, is it not?
Yes, it absolutely is, and it's been that way since the inception.
Who do you think is responsible for that?
Oh, for a fact, it's our founders, without a doubt. It was extremely important. I think I mentioned it several times, and I'm really glad we're talking about this today, especially because you just said this morning, there's too much dislike going on in the world. We need more like.
Yeah, we need more liking, too much disliking.
We do. So I think it's important for people to realize that out of terrible situations and tragedy, some really good things can arise. And since our founders, Richelieu Dennis, who you've had on the show before, his partner Nima Tubman, and Rich's mother, Miss Mary, came from Liberia, Africa, and there was a major, massive civil war there that was just devastation to all the communities. And so out of that, they decided that when they were going to form this company, they were going to make darn sure that it was going to be socially conscious, both to the supply chain, to the people in the communities that work for them here in the States, and to help in any way they could make global impact in a positive way.
Yeah, I'm sure that Richelieu, whom I've met and who's been on my show, would probably say it was my mother who made the company a social responsibility-minded company. I bet he would say that.
He probably would, and it's probably true. It was started. Really was started based on the inspiration of Sophie Tucker, which was Richelieu's grandmother, who was making these products, as early as 1912.
Wait! Stop! I got to stop you. Wait a second. What did I hear you just say? Richelieu's grandmother.
Grandmother, yes.
Who was what with Sophie Tucker?
Sophie Tucker was Richelieu's grandmother, and she was making these products and selling them in the marketplace.
Are you serious? Wait a minute. I know you want to talk about the product. I'm on show business here. Richelieu's grandmother was Sophie Tucker?
Sophie Tucker was her name. She's not an actress or something.
Okay.
Are you associating? No.
I thought we had some breaking news here. I'm going to say, wait.
No.
So her name happened just to be Sophie Tucker.
Yes.
And I just dated myself because I know who Sophie Tucker was. You don't know who.
I haven't been told that that's the same Sophie Tucker. I don't think it is.
I don't think so either. No, it's not. I was going to say, how did that happen? Let's see. Richelieu came from Liberia. Sophie Tucker was a white woman. How did that get?
Yeah, I don't think.
Oh, well, that could have happened, right?
You never know.
Never know. Richelieu's a fabulous guy, by the way. I told him I want to meet his mother.
I know. I heard you say that on the show. She's so wonderful.
If I go to they're in New York, aren't they?
Yes, in Amityville.
Yeah, Amityville. The horror movie Amityville. If I ever go to New York, I'm gonna call Richelieu and I say I want to go to dinner with you and your mother.
Yeah, come do a tour. Come do a tour, and then we'll take care of you.
Come back. We're going to talk about Nubian Heritage. They are a socially responsibility-minded company. That means a lot to every consumer and everybody listening to this show.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Alga Life, algae for life. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. My guest is Elissa Harris. She's an educator for Nubian Heritage. They are a personal care product company. And, see now, how long have you been on the show, Elissa?
We started last November, so we're coming up almost on a year.
And I've been using your products ever since you introduced me to them. And without exception, you know, they are amazing products. Just as a sidebar here, I'm speaking from my own personal use of them. They're the soaps, the body washes, the hand creams, the body creams, and all that. Go to NubianHeritage.com. We're going to focus on the company for a little bit here. Turns out that this company is there's a concept in the world of corporations and business called social responsibility, and that corporations have a social responsibility to society to give back and to not exploit it, and so on, and to be social responsibility to help those who are in need, and to make sure that if you're using the raw materials of the earth, that somehow you're not exploiting the earth. It goes on and on and on. That gets you into environmental responsibility, but you get my point. How does your company practice social responsibility? What are some of the things that it's doing? I think that the viewer and the listener would be interested in knowing that.
Yes, it's important, I think, to discuss these things instead of, just always talk about the amazing benefits of the product, because every time somebody grabs one of our products, they are literally having a direct impact globally on people's lives. And so many, many things that we do, we've always created this concept of what we call community commerce. So you talk about social responsibility. The other term is called profit for purpose. And it's the idea that you're a purpose-driven company that creates revenue in order to impact people's lives positively. And some people will give bikes, to kids, or books to schools and things like that. So the goal of our the goal of our founders was to go a step further and create a concept of what we call community commerce. What that means is it's creating sustainable businesses for our entire supply chain all around the globe, as well as things that we do here in the States, so that we're always giving the concept of teaching a person to fish instead of giving them a fish. So they have sustainable life business.
What countries are you doing this in?
We're doing them all over the world. Our main country that we work with right now is Ghana, where we source, Ghana, Africa, where we source our raw shea butter. And at this moment, the last number I believe I heard Richard Lou say was we are impacting and partnering with 12,000 women in the country of Ghana, creating sustainable business practices and year-round business for them, manufacturing shea butter.
Why women? Why women?
Going back to mentioning Sophie Tucker before the break, Sophie was a widow of 4 children, and she really had to learn how to take care of her children, and she did this by making these products and selling them in the marketplace in Sierra Leone. And the idea is to support a lot of women, because women are often widowed. Husbands, die from conflict, from Ebola, from different things, and they're left with children that they have to learn, really be able to take care of. And also because the women are the ones who make the shea butter, the men don't.
Aren't they the ones that harvest it as well?
Yeah, they harvest it, they make it, and it's a very, very labor-intensive process, to the point where, they would have to get up as early as 4 a.m. and drag water back and forth from the rivers to start making this stuff, by 7, and then hand opening it, distilling it with the water, grinding it, everything. It's very labor intensive. So,
let me ask you: is there a reason why men don't harvest the shea butter, the nuts from the trees to make the shea butter?
I honestly don't know the answer to that, and I can find out for you. That's a really
well. There is a reason.
You got it for me?
As I understand it, it's tradition and that they only want women to touch the trees.
That's very good. I didn't know that, Dr. Garko.
Well,
I knew tradition. I had a feeling about tradition, but I didn't know about touching the trees.
Well,
That's fascinating.
I'm going to check myself on that, but I remember years ago having guests on that had a shea butter-based product and telling that story. See?
Huh.
I'll check it. We'll make sure.
Yeah, I will too, because that's a really good question. I mean, obviously, traditionally, men do specific things in those cultures and women do others. And also because of shea butter is used in personal care and food and whatnot, that it makes sense that the women are the ones that harvest it. So, so anyway, we do that. We have supply chains in Morocco, and we have them in Zanzibar, and we have them all over the place.
Wow.
India, Mexico, and everywhere we harvest our ingredients, we make sure that they're ethically farmed, sustainably farmed. There's people there managing the process. We pay above the ethical wage premium directly to the hands of our supply chain partners, so we don't go through a third party of any kind. We want to make sure it's going directly to the communities. And then we do things to improve the community so that it's easier for them to have a more longevity business. So for example, in Ghana, we actually brought in huge water tanks and created a water source that brings the water directly to the women into the villages, so that they don't have to have this labor-intensive back and forth for the water, so that it gives them the ability to produce more for themselves, but also not so hard on
I
themselves.
understand.
Have you, wellness, right?
Has your company built any schools?
Yes, we actually have a foster care place in Liberia, an orphanage in Liberia, that was a result of the civil war there. It's called TOD Mission, and people can go online and read about it. And again, it's the same concept. It's wonderful. It's about 100 to 150 kids a year. We're hoping we're going to have more in the coming years. But what we do is we bring the children in who've been orphaned. We make sure that they're clothed, fed, and educated, but we also specifically work with each one of them to make sure that we know what their specific skill set or talent is.
We'll be right back.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering. You're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Renew Life, the digestive care company. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. North American Herb and Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show. And, of course, whatever you may be doing. Talking with Elissa Harris from Nubian Heritage. She's an educator for them. And it's a very interesting company. And it's one of those, there are thousands and thousands of companies in the natural products industry. Some are more socially responsible, socially conscious than others. Nubian Heritage is certainly among those that are socially minded and conscious. And, of course, all their products, the base ingredient in them is shea butter. Just as a sidebar here for a moment, shea butter is extracted from shea nuts. It turns out that shea nuts are rich in vitamins and minerals. And in cultures where the shea tree grows, the shea nuts are vital to the daily survival and existence of the people in those cultures. So, and shea butter is used to make all sorts of things. It's used in food. It's used in cosmetics. It's natural, products, personal care products, as like with Nubian Heritage. It's really a remarkable compound ingredient. Welcome back, Elissa. So I was asking you, in your company's effort to practice social responsibility, it's providing education to people in different cultures and around the world, building schools, providing water, and making the lives of people better, right?
Oh, yes, absolutely. And then in addition to that, besides just trying to improve people's lives and community commerce, we want to make sure that we're positively impacting the environment and ecosystems. So, for example, we do use palm oil in our soaps, which is highly controversial, right? I mean, it's something that people are worried about with the orangutans and how it's farmed. But we specifically chose, when we had to use this as a way to hold our soaps together, our farms are in West Africa, where there are no orangutan species, and it's also managed by a specific third party that makes sure that it's completely sustainably farmed and not impacting the ecosystem in any way. So we're making sure that we're not just teaching people how to have community commerce in their own business and all of that. We're making sure that we're sustainably doing things to protect the environment as well.
What's the connection between palm oil and orangutans?
Well, the farming with in all the areas where people were farming palm oil, they were killing orangutans, and orangutans were becoming extinct. And it was
Why would they?
That's where they live.
But I don't know. I'm lost.
There's a huge controversial issue over where the orangutans were living in the palm forest, and so people started harvesting palm oil, which, as a thing, is supposedly not great for your health anyway. Especially if it's not organic and whatnot. But as far as personal care products go, they were slashing and burning, these forests.
I see. So the environment.
Okay,
I got it.
It was orangutans' homes. They lived there.
I see.
Yeah, and so you're endangering species and harming animals and whatnot when you're harvesting palm oil, and that's something that we did not do. It was very important to the family, make sure that we're never hurting any kind of ecosystem, including. We want to promote ecosystems. So we have a lovely local also project called Homecoming Farm in Amityville. And it's a special organic farm started 23 years ago that cultivates communities coming together and farming and learning how to grow organic vegetables and giving them to families that, showing them how to cook with it and grow it and make sure that they're fed properly. And we also have about a 50,000 right now honeybee colony, so that we can support the local growth of the honeybee population, because that's becoming an issue around, the world.
Absolutely. The bees are disappearing. And woe betide us, we really start to diminish, and we already are diminishing the bee population. Beekeepers around the world are very concerned. I've done a few shows on this issue. The colony collapse disorder, the beehives, this disorder where you have colonies collapsing and the bees dying.
Yes,
God,
the problem.
Boy, we're tampering with the food chain now because they pollinated. They were responsible for the pollination, and that consequently the growth of plants. Nevertheless, so your company's really going at this from different angles. Then Nubian Heritage.
Yes. We want to make sure we're taking care of a lot of different areas, with our profit, so that it is profit for purpose. And that's why it's so nice to tell this story, because, it's great to say, oh, it's the best product ever, and it'll make your skin look great. It'll cure all these, not cure, but it'll help all these issues. But really, the truth of the matter is, when you walk in that store, you go online and buy one of our products, you are making a difference. And companies can say that, but you really are. I mean, your purchase has power, and people don't realize that they really do. And in today's world, everyone can feel so helpless with all of the terrible things that are happening. But truthfully, you can make an impact in people's lives in such a consistent and impactful way by buying a product and knowing what the company does to support, global positive.
I went on YouTube, and there are some videos. There's one called "Faces of Africa," Shea Women of Ghana. I'm sure I have it's on my computer. Are we able to show a video? No. This is a wonderful. I don't know if you might want to take a look at it. They're showing how they process and how the women are involved in all this. It's called "Faces of Africa, Shea Women of Ghana." It's on YouTube.
Yes, that's great. We're going to eventually have, we just this year went and shot for the first time a bunch of videos and interviewed our partners there, and we're going to be putting up videos ourselves of our specific co-op. So it's great to see them in action. I mean, they're such warm, beautiful people, and they really care. I mean, they really care about everyone.
Yeah, and the children are so lovely, Look, this is from CCTV News, this film, and it's showing looks like a wonderful film. I just by chance I went and I came across this. I just did it a few moments ago, and showing the women going into the fields, go to harvest the shea nut trees, shea tree. They ship, as you well know, metric tons of shea nuts out of Africa annually. I mean, I don't know what the metric ton is, but it's a lot.
Well, we procure 100 metric tons of shea butter, the actual processed shea butter from the co-ops every year.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I think you should, if you get a chance, you might want to watch this video. I have it on as I'm speaking with you. This looks like a wonderful documentary kind of video. Faces of Africa, Shea Women of Ghana. Look at that. This is remarkable. I love doing this show. There's so much to learn, so little time. Nubian Heritage, great company. You love company like that.
Battling sinus, bronchial disorders, allergies, and other seasonal irritants can be a constant struggle, making this the season when you need Oreganol P73 the most, nature's most powerful natural remedy. Get the blast of wild nature you need with the only wild Mediterranean oregano extract, Oreganol P73 from North American Herb & Spice. After being tested, both the USDA and the FDA agree Oreganol P73 is powerful. North American Herb & Spice knows it's powerful as well and knows P73 is just what you need. When you take P73, you'll experience its cleansing power. You'll smell the fresh mountain-grown aroma and feel its effectiveness. The Greeks used wild oregano for their health, not just spice, and called it oreganos, the delight of the mountain. Oreganol P73 is 100% wild, hand-picked Mediterranean oregano. Do not accept cheap imitations made from farm-raised or non-oregano species. Use Oreganol P73 and stay healthy all year long. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration, not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our number one ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Did you know that the most common form of calcium supplement today is calcium carbonate, also known as limestone? You don't eat rocks as part of your balanced diet, so why would you choose to supplement your bone health nutritional needs with limestone? Our bodies understand and seek whole food sources of nutrition. New Chapter is proud to deliver Bone Strength Take Care, a calcium complex that delivers key bone health nutrients in the form of whole food, not rocks. Bone Strength Take Care also delivers key bone nourishing nutrients, including vitamins D3 and K2. Vitamin K2 is of critical importance as it ensures calcium is placed in the bone where it's needed and stays out of the arteries where it's not. Discover for yourself the whole food bone health alternative to rocks. Bone Strength Take Care, the best-selling natural bone health supplement in America. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit takesolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Feeling tired after your meal? Occasional gas, bloating, or indigestion at inopportune times? You may have an enzyme deficiency. Did you know that many common digestive discomforts can be caused by poor digestion? When food isn't completely digested, it begins to ferment in the digestive tract, which may cause uncomfortable symptoms. Digest Gold, America's #1 selling enzyme product, offers unparalleled support for your digestive needs. It contains exclusive blends of enzymes optimized to be 3 times stronger and work more than 6 times faster than other leading digestive supplements. With just 1 capsule per meal, Digest Gold offers support to break down carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and protein. Enzymedica products are all natural, vegetarian, contain absolutely no fillers, and are vegan and kosher when possible. You'll find Digest Gold and other Enzymedica products at fine health food stores near you. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Nubian Heritage, Global Healing, Modern Wellness. BSN, Finish First. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Here's the LTN health question of the day. Talking with Elissa Harris about Nubian Heritage's effort to practice social responsibility around the globe and helping others, especially women who harvest the shea nuts from the shea tree. I'm watching this video. It was during the break, called "Faces of Africa," Shea women of Ghana, and in the video they pronounce it Shia. They don't say Shea; they say Shia. But here's the health question of the day: how many women are involved in this industry, if you will, of harvesting the shea nuts from the shea tree? 1,000, 10,000, or 100,000? How many women? Excuse me. Let me do that again. Yeah, 9,000, 1,000, 9,000, or 900,000. All right. You should be able to get that. I'm trying to make it obvious. How many women are involved in the shea industry, of the women going out into the fields and collecting the shea nuts as they ripen on the tree? They fall to the ground, and then the women go and pick them up and put them in bags and whatnot. And how many are involved in that? 9,000, 90,000, or 900,000? 877-897-8255. 9,000, 90,000, or 900,000? How many women are involved in that industry? Right answer, $25 gift card. Welcome back, Elissa. In the video, they pronounce it Shia. Are you aware of that?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, that's the way that they pronounce it there.
We say Shea, right?
Mm-hmm. I think it was probably introduced that way because it's just a little easier.
Mm-hmm.
Rolls off the tongue.
In this video, Faces of Africa, Shea women of Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
There's this woman who's trying to help all these women and trying to organize them. One of the biggest concerns they have about the women in the fields for their safety are snake bites.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're trying to provide them protective gear, rubber gloves, boots, even like a raincoat, a rubber coat to wear. Women are getting bitten by these poisonous snakes. And so that's a hazard for these women. And it's all women. It's just amazing. This is a wonderful video. Absolutely. It's well done, too. It's good production value.
I've heard of this video and this woman. Yeah, she's done some great work there. And it is a dangerous job. It's not easy. In fact, I think Richelieu mentioned when he was on your show that at one point, too, shea butter was seasonal. So they could only do it for 3 months. And when he wanted to do this company, his mother said, well, if we're going to do this, then we need to make sure that we provide an opportunity for these women to have a year-round business. So they brought storage into the communities in order for these women to be able to have a place to make it, store it, and be able to sell it not just to us but to other vendors. Other manufacturers.
Yeah, Richelieu is his first name. He's one of the owners of the company, Nubian Heritage. How many women are involved in the harvesting of the shea nut? 9?
For our company?
No. Oh. This is the health question of the day. 9,000. I'll make it easy. I'll get two extremes. 9,000 or 900,000. How many women are involved in the harvesting of the shea nut? 9,000 or 900,000? 877-897-8255. By the way, do you happen to know how many women are involved in the harvesting for the shea nuts for your company?
Yes, we're at this moment we're doing 12. We have 12,000 women that we partner with.
Is that right? 12,000. Well, this is a fabulous video. I didn't know about it until today, and you inspired me to go and look and see what I wanted to see. I was trying to follow up on my point about only women are by tradition are only permitted to touch the tree and harvest the nuts.
Yeah, that's great. I actually didn't know that all these years.
You should ask Richelieu.
I will.
Ask Richelieu and his mother. They'll know. Let's go to Clearwater, Florida. Richard, welcome to the show, Richard.
Richard, I didn't finish counting them all yet, but it's almost 900,000.
899,000. It's exactly right, Richard. 900,000 women, almost a million women are involved in this enterprise. Congratulations. You won a $25 supplement gift card.
Yeah, I'm no longer a misogynist. They deserve credit.
Absolutely. Yeah, this will get you right. Good for you, Richard. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you for calling. You know, I'm glad you wanted to talk about this, because not only because to highlight and to put the focus on Nubian heritage and its social responsibility, but there's so many things going on around the world. You know, we live our day-to-day lives, and oftentimes very compartmentalized. And then when you start to see the conditions under which other people have to live and work, and these people in Africa are just beautiful people. I mean, this video, the women in this video, these very simple, lovely women, they're just magnificent people. It's really it really gives you a different point of view. You know what I'm trying to say?
Well, yes, and that's the point. Listen, everybody's life is relative, and we all have difficult things, and we all have challenges, and it's important to acknowledge that in our lives. But when you see things like this, and you know that the minimum wage is, less than $4, and these women are by themselves, and they work so hard, and we all have our things, but it's important because it helps you realize, wow, okay, yes, things might be tough for me, but, look what else is going on in the world, and how can I make a difference so that I can feel better about myself and my life too, and it's important to see these things happening around the world, and that's why social responsibility and businesses taking these steps makes it possible for people to feel like they can actually make a difference, because most people will look around the world and go, what can I do?
Exactly.
I'm just one person.
All right, Nubian Heritage, visit their website, go to their Facebook page, like the page, they'll like you back. Great company. I love their products, but I love the company even more for what they do in helping people around the world. Remember, and they do that because, people's health, that's their wealth, and it's also the wealth of those that care about and love them. See you tomorrow.